So we got our guest John Aspired. John, let's watch this trailer and we'll get your reaction and my reaction. Let's go.
Police! Hands up!
Yeah, I'll be saying.
Yeah, there's something wrong about his mouth. Like Michael Keaton.
Something wrong with
Ben Affleck's
Batman, yeah.
But Catwoman, I think they got her right. And Penguin as well.
Take it easy, sweetheart.
But this part, he's not Superman. Like, how can he take so much? You know, is it going to be better than what Batman Begins was, or even the '89 Batman? All right, so that was the trailer. What are your thoughts about it, John?
Good.
Good.
Nah, seriously,
It was really good.
look, I like the look and the feel of it, but when I say the look and feel, I like how it's dark, so it still maintained that same look and feel as the previous Batmans, the Dark Knights. However, I think, I don't know, this is just me. I think the person that's playing Batman, I don't know who it is, but to me, they're younger.
Robert Pattinson. He was from, what was it called? Twilight. The vampire.
Okay. All right. I haven't watched it. So, or maybe I need to go back. Yeah, I think I might need to go back and watch it. But to me, he looks like he's too young to be Batman.
This is the beginning of Batman. He's supposed to be reckless, so he's not experienced.
Okay.
You can tell he's not experienced because when he fights, he's very full of anger. He's supposed to be rough, inexperienced. You know, this will show you the beginning of how he becomes Batman and how he gets to the point of, you know, becoming the Dark Knight.
For me, I think story is key in any movie, because you can have something that's, you know, there's not much special effects happening. It's just a basic film from beginning to end. But the story, if it's strong and the characters are good and they gel together, then by all means, you're going to have a good movie. Dark Knight, the Heath Ledger one, I love that. From beginning to end, that was perfect. And that's kind of where I'm hoping this will be.
I think if you do the same movie over and over again, people will get bored. They want to see something new. They want to see something fresh. They did the same thing with James Bond. I really hated Daniel Craig as James Bond because Pierce Brosnan, he's supposed to look like Pierce Brosnan. He's supposed to act like Pierce Brosnan. But instead, we got a harder, meaner, reckless James Bond. But then he got the experience in the other movies. He started to become more like how we knew from the previous James Bonds. That's what's happening with this Batman. You'll see him being reckless and not knowing what to do and just very angry. But he will start to become the Dark Knight as the movies go on.
So then is this next Batman movie, this is going back to the previous Batmans? Is that what you're saying?
You cannot always have the same Batman. If you do the same thing, just like James Bond, people are going to get bored. So they're going to make this Batman a reckless Batman. He's not well trained yet. You know, he's still earning his stripes. And you'll see the transformation. I guarantee you, at the start of the movie, he's not going to be the Bruce Wayne we know, the Batman we know. As the movie goes on, I bet you at the end, that's when he'll become the Batman we know. All right, so let's take a look at the trailer. We're going to go frame by frame and see, you know, we'll talk about the trailer frame by frame. So let's bring it up.
Well, my first impression, without having already seen it, but from the first time before I saw what I saw, I thought it was the Joker.
The Joker. Okay. I thought it was actually Jim Gordon Commissioner Gordon from the other movies,
Okay.
because he wears glasses. But that guy, if we go back for a second, this guy here is actually Commissioner Gordon.
I think, like what you were saying before, they're trying to do it different. So I'm guessing they're trying to appeal to a different demographic of people, maybe, or again, they're trying to make it more darker than the previous Batmans.
Yeah, I think by using the red and the black, it shows that there's more energy to it. Red is the color of death, destruction,
Evil.
anger.
I was just trying to work out what it is, but now I realize what it is. That's the light.
That's right. That's the bat signal. That's the first time that he's actually using it. He's never used it before, and a lot of people will be looking at it and thinking, "What is that?" It's not. They're not going to think straight away that's a bat, because it doesn't even look like a bat. It's only when you look in the now. When you look at these thugs, they kind of look like they're wearing the Joker's makeup.
Yeah, that's what I thought
when you first see it. But they're not actually Joker thugs. They're actually Penguin's men, because they're wearing the dark circles around the eyes. I think you'll get a better picture here. You got the white makeup with the dark circles around the eyes, and that's what Penguin's thugs look like. If you didn't know and you saw this, you would think that's the Joker.
Yeah, to be honest, when I watched the trailer, that's exactly what I thought. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, is there going to be more than one villain? There's going to be Penguin and the Joker and the Riddler.
Yeah, in this one, we're not going to have the Joker. We're going to have the Penguin, the Riddler, and Catwoman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What do you think of that?
To me, it just looked a bit fake. I mean, look, I just instantly, when I saw that took me back to Christian Bale. To me, I know hearing you say your version of what this is going to be about, and it makes sense now. But at first, when I watched this, I was like, it just doesn't look strong. He looks, like he's, I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like Batman.
It looks like he's trying too hard.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what it is.
It's like, fear me, fear me. Just, it doesn't look right, because Batman wouldn't be like this. He does get angry, but he's not going to show this much emotion unless he's inexperienced or something really bad has happened to him. And the other thing I don't like is the mouth. If you look at Michael Keaton's mouth or Ben Affleck, that looks like a superhero, chin, mouth. This one doesn't look right to me. Does that look like Bruce Wayne, or does that look like a hardcore junkie?
Again, to me, just looks more like a young, inexperienced Bruce Wayne.
What I think is they did this on purpose. They've given him the long hair so he looks younger. They've made him really skinny because that shows you that he's not strong yet. I guarantee you they will fix his hair and he will bulk up. It could be by the end of the movie, or the next movie he'll be bulky and have shorter hair.
Well, look, you could be onto something. See, I didn't really view it the way that you've been viewing it, but hearing it, as I said just before, hearing your version of it, it does make sense now.
It makes sense, because where can you go? Where can you go? He's already bulked up. He looks good. There's no progression. You can't progress anywhere.
Yeah.
Where does the character go? Let's show him weak, skinny, long hair. People think he doesn't look right. And then you change everyone's mind. You go, oh, wow, that was pretty cool. I like they did that. So we've got Catwoman. And you notice she's not wearing a costume.
Well, the first Catwoman was Michelle Pfeiffer, and then it was Halle Berry, wasn't it? Looking at this one, I think it just, for some reason, reminded me straight away of Halle Berry. Not that she looks anything like her, but I think it's still too early to tell because I didn't see enough.
That is the Penguin, played by Colin Farrell.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts, with the face, it looks good. I don't know what you can really do with the nose, because they're going for a more realistic Penguin, because Batman Returns you remember Danny DeVito had the triangle nose.
Yeah.
But here, they're making him more realistic. He's sort of like a mafia kind of gangster-looking figure, you know, like from the 50s, you know, 40s, 50s. The one thing I don't like about the Penguin is that he's tall. They've actually made him taller. Penguin has always been a short, fat, you know, dude. But in this one, he's actually going to be as tall as Batman. They have the look right, but the height, I think, is wrong for the Penguin.
Yeah.
But then again, change is always good. It's not what you're expecting.
Well, that's it. I mean, you said it before. This is not what people will be expecting. We've got our expectations, and let's see where they're going to take this.
Danny DeVito's Penguin spoke with an American accent. The recent games that came out, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, the Penguin that they had in that game was actually, he sounded English. He had a Pommy accent. They've gone back to the American accent, but in this one, he sounds a lot like a gangster. Here, forget about it. Hey, you know, I don't know if that will really fit the character, but you know, I'm interested. I want to see more of his character. It might grow on me.
Isn't that Alfred?
That is Alfred, played by Andy Serkis. There's something about this scene that I really like, and it's never been done in the other Batman movies. Can you guess what it is? Something to do with the face.
And then with the eyes, the dark circles.
Yes.
Okay.
In the original movies, Batman 89 with Michael Keaton, even with Ben Affleck and with Christian Bale, every time he takes off the mask, you never see the dark circles. He's always got that perfect face. He takes off the mask, his face is normal. This actually shows you that he puts the dark circles around his eyes, and that's never been done before. So here they're going to show it, and I like that. That's a good touch. Like I said before, they have Penguin's look. I love the face. The face is perfect. Even the voice will grow on me, you know? He looks like he's taller than Batman here, which doesn't look right to me. Penguin's always been shorter. He's half the size of Batman. Now, I don't know if he's stepping on something, if he's on steps or whatever, but if he's taller, when they stand, you know, side by side, that's not the Penguin. The Penguin has always been a short guy. That's Catwoman, yeah. I thought for a second, because she's got the red wig. It's a red wig, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought it was
sort of Poison Ivy.
Hmm.
But see, what's interesting is that's meant to be Catwoman, but yet I don't see, other than the nails just right there in that scene, you can't really tell that is that Catwoman.
In the comics, they have her not wearing the mask. I think they're going to start doing that with this one, but then later she will put on a mask. This is just teasing us, because why would they give everything away with the trailer? This part is the worst. I hate this part the most because Superman can take bullets, Batman cannot. So why are they making him into Superman?
That's going to be interesting, because I agree with you. When I saw that scene, I'm thinking, what is he, like, bulletproof now?
They're shooting like hundreds of bullets into his body. If they raise the gun up just a little bit and shoot him in the head.
See, what I don't get, this scene here, so this is the one that you're talking about you don't like. And when I watched it, I was confused, because they're shooting at him like hundreds of bullets flying at him. And then you go back to that previous scene where he gets shot by one bullet and you get a reaction out of him. But in this one, he's not even flinching.
They're shooting right into his body. Why aren't they aiming for the head?
And he's walking straight towards him like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And that scene before he grabs one of Penguin's men, he gets shot. He gets shot in the shoulder. Yeah. This reminds me of Vin Diesel.
Yeah, this is too fast, too furious.
Yeah, there he looks, like he means business now.
That's the Riddler. So we get a little glimpse. Look at that eye. I'm the Riddler. They've turned the Riddler into Scarecrow, because Scarecrow wears the mask to hide his face. Yeah. The Riddler has never worn a mask to hide his face. The last time we saw the Riddler in a Batman movie, was Jim Carrey in Batman Forever.
Right.
And he was wearing the Zorro mask around the eyes. I think it's just to be different. See there, they're showing Batman beating on the Thug. He's already knocked out, but he keeps on beating him. And that shows how much anger he has, how much inexperience he has. And everyone's afraid. Catwoman's afraid of him. You know, Gordon's afraid. All the police officers. It's sort of like, to beat his enemy, Batman has to become his enemy. As crazy as Penguin is, Batman has to be even more crazy. The black and red to show you the anger, the fear. You know, this Batman's not gonna fuck around. He means business. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. That was the end of our Batman trailer, our reaction video. Thank you once again to John Aspired.
Look, thanks for having us once again. I'm enjoying these reviews, reaction videos, reviews, whatever you want to call it. Let us know in the comments down below. What reviews or reactions would you like to see from us?
Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video.